Hello, friends. Many of you have asked me, how do you make those cool icons for your presentation decks and your manuals? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make those in Adobe Illustrator. I've already opened up a file, and it's a letter size, but it doesn't really matter what size it is because we're going to be making a vector image, which means that it's sizable, and for whatever purpose you need it, you can always make it bigger or smaller whenever you want. The first thing I'm going to do is go over here to my rounded rectangle tool. Sometimes it'll say rectangle or it might be a circle. In this case, rounded rectangle. And I think I want to change the color. Let's make it some sort of blue. All right. And the next thing I'm going to do is hit the Shift and Option button and make a big rounded rectangle right here in the middle of my page. Great. Going to select the background, so I deselect. And the next thing I'm going to do is import a JPEG. So File, Place, and here I've already opened up my Images folder, and I'm going to pick this anchor image and hit Place. Right now, it doesn't matter if this isn't exactly where you wanted it. If it ended up landing over here, that wouldn't be a problem. But let me show you the next magical thing that we're going to do. Right now, this is a JPEG. It's pixels. What we're going to do is go into Object, Image Trace, Make and Expand. Ta-da! We now have a vector image. So we want to get rid of that white background, and so we're going to use our direct selection tool to, well, first we probably need to deselect. There we go. And select that white background and hit delete. Now we can just use this black image on top of our icon. And if we want, we can make the black image into white. Hit OK. And deselect, just so you can kind of look at it. All right, I think maybe I want it to be centered a little bit differently on this square. So what I'm now going to do is put my cursor over the corner, hit the Shift and Option button, and enlarge it. There we go. And then I'll probably just move it around. See how I like it. Another option to make sure that it's centered is you select this image and also the square. And up here, all these transform tools, you can horizontally align them in the center. Perfect. There are a couple of different options with what you can do now with this image, but the easiest thing to do now is what you can do is export this as a PNG. So File, Export, PNG. And I'm just going to call it Anchor. Anchor icon. And export. In this case, I'll use a 300 BPI so that it can be a large image. And let's make the background color transparent and hit OK. You're done. Now you can add it to any PowerPoint you want.